Hello and welcome everybody to World of Tanks with M4 Wheel. And today I am in one of my newest toys actually, the AMX 50B. And I am accompanied by Nagiga in his lovely Jagdpanzer E100 and by Moscha in his IS-7. And we are playing on Erlenberg, but it's standard Erlenberg. And as you can see, our team makes a complete lemming train. But on this map that's not a problem, because the meta in Erlenberg is changing a bit. It's now one team takes one side of the map and the other team takes the other side of the map. But it's not horizontal, but it's vertical, because the river is in the middle and there are only 3, maybe 4 spots where you can cross the river. But in the end this means it's again a camp-off. Just from east to west, just like in the Cold War basically. And that was a really bad shot. So I better shoot tanks who are not moving in order to secure the DPS. You know, Autoloader completely balanced. I don't even know why that one did not hit. Yeah, because the AMX-50B opposing to the other tier 10 heavy tank with an auto-loading gun, the T-57 heavy tank of the Americans, praises itself for being more accurate on the long run, well, not on the long run, on the long distance, and thus being better at long-range engagements. If that is true, or just another advertising claim made by Wargaming, or by Quickie Baby, or by whoever, we will see during the course of this video. Also, what we will see is, yeah, me driving into an FE422, but yeah, whatever. Also, what I want to talk about during while you see me camping is, well, it's the 15th of June right now when I'm recording what I'm speaking, and that means it's only a good week before Tankfest. So, and I don't even know who shot me there. Well, I know because it says in the bottom, but how did he see me? This was stupid. Anyway, it's Tankfest time, and here because I have too much credits, I fire blind at E100. On long range, not a good idea, but there's a tracking shot and a lot of spotting. He got a bit eradicated there. Whatever. Yeah, it's Tankfest time. And that means, again, I will be driving to Tankfest from... Wow. That was a nice ammo whack, Nagiga. Well, yeah, GG to you, I would say. Let's see how the AMX 50B excels at long-range sniping. A bounce. Okay. Now, I take my third attempt to talk about Tankfest. It is Tankfest on the weekend of the 25th and the 26th of June. And again, I'll be going there together with Philippopulos. We will meet at the airport and then get our rental car and drive down there. And hopefully we will have better traffic this time. Last year we took, I think, around 3.5 hours to get there because of goddamn M25 and goddamn M3, who were like the most crowded streets I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of crowded streets because I'm German. And you know, from the Autobahn, all people claim that you could drive there as fast as you want. But in reality, 2/3 of the Autobahn are restricted to 120, or even less. So, and some people stick to that and drive on the outside lane, which is really annoying sometimes. But yeah. So we will drive there to Tankfest, and we will stay again with Quickie Baby and the lovely Peppy Pepper. And yeah, I hope and I think we will have a lot of fun with it. You guys tasked Philippopulos to do a vlog. Well, and he's already really up for it. And if we happen to get stuck in a traffic jam, you will be likely blessed with around half an hour of me raging about UK traffic laws, and yeah, but whatever. I think he has some cool stuff planned, and definitely look forward to that video, which will come up. Well, it will come up sometime after Tankfest, because Phil has to edit all the bad stuff out and get a proper beeping sound from somewhere to edit out all the curses and stuff, because you know, PG and stuff, and underage viewers and so on and so forth. On this year's Tankfest, the World of Tanks booth from Wargaming will not be in the Tamiya Hall as it was last year, but it will be in the Vehicle Conversation Center. And this brings up the important question: where did they move the tortoise? Well, I think they restored it already and they moved it to on display, but they had a lot of other tanks there, so I'm really curious how they managed to do that. And Wargaming has also released a rough timetable for the Saturday and the Sunday in order what will happen with which community contributor. So go look that up if you want, if you're interested. It's I saw it on Jingle's Facebook page. So if you're interested in seeing who is available when, and to ask him stupid questions, whatever, or platoon with him and then TK him or her, because Winter Gamer will also be there. Just look it up on Jingle's Facebook. Phil and me will be likely wandering around the different exhibition areas, the arena with all the tank displays and stuff, and so if you see us, well, most likely you will see Phil, because he is quite easy to spot. And if you want to talk with us, just don't hesitate to. We speak German, English and Dutch, so we would be pleased if you would stick to one of those 3 languages. If you just want to come to us to tell us Sika Bliat, then you're also invited to do that, but please do understand that we will not respond. For the rare occasion where you really want to meet me and Phil, which I don't think will happen, but whatever. If you can't find us, Philip Populous maintains a Twitter account, so you can just tweet to him, and if you're lucky, he will check his phone and then he will tweet you back where we are. Yeah, but basically, we will be like all around the tank museum and the different exhibitions and reenactment areas and food areas. Well, mostly food areas. And why the hell did you have an automatic fire extinguisher? Yeah, mostly the food areas. For the once in a million situation that I just convinced you to go to Tankfest to meet Phil and me, then you are in a bit of a trouble, because the Sunday is already is available only. The Saturday is completely sold out, and you will have no chance to get in there. Tankfest is growing a lot in the recent years, so yeah, and they say, well, at least when I'm recording this, they say there are less than 1,000 tickets. Personally, I would think there are less than 500 tickets left for the Sunday. So, yeah, your only chance to get in there is the Sunday or next year. Of course, well, the good thing about annual events is that they are once a year. So, you can basically buy a ticket in 2 weeks or so, and then you will be safe. And it won't even cost you any more, because the prices are quite stable. It's 35 quid for the whole weekend. Okay, back on the game. And my flanking attempt just went terribly wrong against this C-123. But yeah, thanks to artillery I could easily flank him and put a nice shell into his side. Also earlier you saw there was a camp-off between the two teams. My team was on the right side of the river and the other team was on the left side of the river. And then we broke the camp basically by breaking through on the southern part. And yeah, as you can see, I sped the replay up a bit because it's now me as our fastest tank chasing a Chinese scout tank and hoping that I might get the kill on him. I have 3 shells loaded, and he's a 2-shot, so I can afford to a terrible bounce or to be a complete noob. And okay, there he is. He fired at me, and oh, and I missed. Well, maybe I damaged his gun, or even I think I should have destroyed his gun with that big shell on such a small tank. So yeah, if I miss even 1 shot, then he will survive unless I can ram him, and I will be dead. Well, let's see. Yes, I used auto aim there, but who cares? And yeah, that's what my ace on the 50B. Yeah, what do you say? That's not how the 50B plays? The 50B is an assassin who dumps entire clips into heavy tanks? You want to see another game? Oh, okay. Here you are. Again, it's me in the 50B. And yeah, this time I'm playing with Mr. Hello and Blixton. And yeah, we have a city, we have enemy heavy tanks, and yeah, let's see what happens. Also, while there is a break in the action, and I assure you there will be action in a minute, or maybe 2, I will pick up what Phil started and discuss, because I've got asked as well, why don't you stream? The answer is, well, it's easy. There's 3 main reasons why I will not stream, but at least not on my own. 1, my tank selection is quite narrow. I love heavy tanks, I love medium tanks, and that's it. I'm a terrible light tank player, I'm a terrible tank destroyer player, and I have played in my whole life, I think, 10 games of artillery. So it's quite monotonous. Second reason. As you can see, or can hear most likely, I still have... I'm not that fluent in English as Cricky Baby is as a native speaker, well, obviously, and Phil. They can just talk to each other like they are standing next to each other, and they can make a lot of banter, which I can only understand after I think about, because I have to translate all the words which I am saying, which I want to say from German into English and then say them. And if I get stuck at one missing vocabulary, that's a bit bad. And yeah, that's and third reason, I myself do not consider myself funny. I'm a German. I'm unfunny by nature. And yeah, and I think a stream, if you cannot provide top-level gameplay, which I can't. For example, QB would have never missed this shot. Then you have to be funny. It's those 2 reasons why people will watch your stream. Either good gameplay or you're funny. And in best case, you can combine those 2 aspects of the being funny and being a good gamer, so that people watch you because you are funny at times, but because you're a good player. And this is how the 50B is played, in my opinion. And number 4, and he couldn't even shoot me back. Well, that was a good magazine, I'd say. Yeah. So that was the third reason why I will not stream. Oh, and also what's important is, for myself, I have the rule that if I play bad 3 times in a row, for example, I get 3 losses in a row, which were really bad, I would just stop playing. Instead, that's it. And I would recommend that to you as well, if you think you have trouble with that the game annoys you. It's a game, it should give you fun, a joyous experience, and not annoy you or stress you out. If you feel that you get stressed out or really get annoyed at those enemy artillery, like you think they will only gun for you, likely they will only gun for you because you're the only tank spotted and in the open. But if you have the feeling that you get singled out by them, just stop, play something else, return in an hour, whatever. And ouch. But here you see the autoloader again. That was a nice maneuver. So, and yeah, I would just advise you, set yourself a limit, just like when you gamble or whatever. For me, it's if I lose 3 times in a row, I'll stop. Unless I platoon. And if I stream with a schedule, which I would advise anyone who thinks of streaming to have, I can't stop. And that would really make me angry. And here you see the superior power of an autoloader again. I can even afford to bounce. He's trying his utmost to bounce the second shell, but he fails at it. Yeah. That's the fourth of the 3 reasons. You hear my English, it's sometimes when I get into the flow of it, I'm just forgetting the S's and stuff, and so I'm a German. I want to do a good English, yeah, so whatever. So this game is pretty much won as well, and but I will have 1 more dose of autoloader balance for you. Yeah, and here I go for the tracking shot because it gives extra experience. Shot in the back of the turret because it's flat. Don't shoot there because it would have bounced. And so, there I put in the last remaining shot. Now I'm reloading, and the artillery is likely near the river because she hopes she can drown herself. But, yeah, oh, she's near the river. But I will not get any shots at it at all, but yeah. You think this was an ace? It was a perfect case study of how to play an autoloader, don't you think? I can already tell you that it wasn't an ace, but who cares? I had fun. I was a filthy clicker, and I was not driving an artillery. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video of the AMX 50B. If you did, please consider giving the video a like. And I would like to finish this with a small video from last year's Tankfest. And if you are going to Tankfest, then have a safe journey, enjoy yourselves, and yeah, bye bye, M4 out.